welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana. If you're new here, karibu sana. Thank you for coming, and if you are not new, thank you for coming back again. So today's video is basically I reused my spring twist. I had done the spring twist before, and when I undid them, I installed them again, and this is how they look. Like, yo, it looks like my hair, you know. So when I was installing, I used Guess Girl in the color number 2. I used, I think, 1.5 packs, but today while I was installing these ones, I ran out, so I used the other half. Okay, not really half, like I just added some few pieces to, you know, put on the bulb, you know. So this is a very, you know, chilled hairstyle. I feel as it grows old, the prettier it becomes because it looks like your hair. And here I left a parting, so you really can't tell if it's my hair or not. And so let's get straight into the video. And if you don't have like old series, I have shown you in the video how you can reuse it. You can like make the spring twist and do them, you feel me? So here I have my cornrows. I did 3 days ago. They're not super neat. I didn't want them neat so that when I crochet, when like, you know, when you're trying to look neat, you can see my, like, it's not neat. You get, I did them neat and tight. So what I did is I parted. I made half lines here. Then I joined them with the back ones, and I have a leave out here. And the center part, I have made 2 like that. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this back part, then I start crocheting. So in case you're doing this for the first time, you hadn't crocheted the series, you're gonna use the Guess Girl. I used Guess Girl. This is not the right color. I used number 2. This is a different pack. So this is how the braid look like. So what you do when you get this pack, you kind of like stretch it out or fluff it out, then trim the ends. While we are trimming the end is so that we are able to part so that it doesn't tangle like that. Then I'm gonna cut it in half, because if I put it, it will be longer because it stretches. So I'll cut it into half like that, and I have this. So you take a separate part, you separate them the size you want. I am using, you can just twist directly, or you can use, I'm using my royal beeswax. So it kind of like makes it really soft, and I like that. So what you do, you put it here, like that. And the normal twisting way is like this, from right to left. This is how you twist normal braids, like that. Like that, you see? But spring twist, you twist differently. This is how it will come out if you twist the direct way, the normal way, from right to left. But spring twist, what we do is we twist anti-clockwise. We twist clockwise, I mean, sorry. So instead of, this is the braid, instead of the normal way from this right to left, we will twist from left to right, so clockwise, like that. twist till the end, and you will find that you have these rough parts. So for such parts, what I do is just trim this way, just trim. And at the end here, I'm just gonna cut like that. So you see, there's a very big difference. This one is springy, and this one is the normal twist. So don't do this, do this. So it's from this side to this side like that. So this one, we're not gonna use it. As you can see, they are very different. So just undo this and twist it the correct way. The correct way will be from this side like that. And mind you, you're not twisting, you're just putting it on top just like that. So I'm gonna make a few more so that you can see. Plus I have run out of mine, so I'm just making others so that I fill the space. However, I feel mine is already bulky. I'll show you in a while. So I'll just undo. I want it to look very natural, so I won't put a lot of them. I'll space it out really. And the good thing about this hairstyle is that you can wash it. You can wash the spring twists when they're springy, and when you undo them, you can add and you crochet, you can still wash them. So that's the best part. So if you are if you're making spring twist, you probably didn't have, what you do is you take and undo. When you undo, this is how it's gonna look like. So it's still the same, the curl is still the same, basically, yeah. So instead of undoing them then crocheting, I would prefer doing them, crocheting them, then undoing them after I've crocheted. So let us go on. So we are done. So what's left is to unravel these ones. So I'm gonna do it very fast. I think after undoing them, you can assess if it's too much or it's okay. My advice would be, if you hadn't done them, you don't do the same day. You do the twists first, then you can undo them later, so that you give the curls time to like set. Though it honestly has set, if you ask me. I am okay with it. So I'm starting to feel it a lot, so I think I'll undo some. But let's see first before we conclude. Because remember, I want it to look very natural. Hey, okay. Man, I don't have such hair, that's a lie. So I'm gonna have to undo. I think it's too full, so I will have to undo some areas. So for the edges, we want it to look very natural. So what you're gonna do, this is part of the braid, so I'm gonna cut it in very small pieces, like that. And I'm gonna crochet these small pieces like this. So I'm done and it's time to trim. So the secret here is to kind of like loosen like that, so that it matches your natural curl pattern. There's so many ways to style this one, and so just put it in. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You can leave me a comment, and if you try this hairstyle, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram. Yay! So bye for now, and make sure you subscribe, by the way. Make sure you have subscribed.